Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm actually sending a chat message, but I keep misspelling stuff. I could show you me on YouTube, you on. Okay, it's over. Good evening, everybody. My name is Kevin Wood. I am so lucky to be principal here at the school. You might say, "Wow, you're really decked out in baseball stuff." I just got home, had a very quick supper, and I am so tired, and I need a haircut. I'm not tired. I'm just tired of my hair. I need a haircut, so I put a hat on. So it's not some kind of fashion statement. It's just. It's lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Okay, welcome to Chinook High School's orientation. This is, believe it or not, our 11th, going into our 11th year orientation, and the very first time that we'll have done this presentation online. Usually we're in our beautiful media center here at the school. We have parents and students, middle school students, who we've had a chance to come and visit them in their school and tell a little bit about Chinook High School. Things are a little bit different this year. So I'm here with three of my best colleagues at Chinook High School. That's don't be too close, Tara. Don't be too close. 6 feet, Bill. This is Bill, one of our vice principals at the school, and Tara, one of our vice principals, and Cam. That's Cam. You'll see him later. So tonight's agenda, we will have a presentation. This live presentation will last. We will try and cram a 40-minute presentation into 15 minutes. It's one shot, like Eminem said back in the 90s. We are going to walk through the school, introduce you to all sorts of things about the school. We'll do our best to answer any questions. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Kevin.
We are running a comment section in here right now. You're welcome to leave positive comments, but you can also ask questions tonight, which we want to be general questions. Tell us what a general question would look like, Bill.
So a general question would be something, say, what does the school day look like for grade 9 at Chinook? That's a great question to leave on the chat. Everybody wants to know that. If you've got personal questions or things that are specific about your own student, your own child, then please email one of us, and all the email addresses are up on our webpage. So you're welcome to do that. But yeah, there's lots of opportunity for questions that we can answer tonight. So, and we will, sorry, Kevin, at the end of our little tour here, we'll be sitting in the learning commons and actually address your questions online.
Okay, so I'm not quite done yet. I want to tell you that I'm really proud of the school. We have 1,200 students who come here, and we aim every day to make this feel like a family. We have 100 staff who work every single day to make this feel like a family. And our pledge to all of you students and your parents is, when you are here, we will raise you through our school as if you are our own. And high school is one of the most exciting, rewarding, beautiful, challenging times of your life. And the way we look at it here at our school is everything's about growth. And growth sometimes takes sunshine and sometimes takes water, and sometimes it's a challenge. And we're going to walk beside you the whole way. One of the beautiful things about high school is we're prepping you to be on your own, to live on your own by the time you're graduating. A little bit after that, we want to prep you for your life in the world. We walk beside you in doing that. Like Bill said at the end, we'll answer your questions. This live video will stay on our website. So if you have friends on the YouTube channel, and if you have friends who couldn't make it, or people from other areas of town, they can watch it. If you're watching from another area of town that you cannot, you're outside of our registration boundary and you hope to come to Chinook High School, it's really tough to get in our school. We have a wait list of people every single year. What you can do is phone our office tomorrow or Monday, ask for your name to be put on a wait list, but really our school is open and available to West Side students. That's it. Let's take a stroll through the hall, and I'm going to turn it over to Tara, and she's going to talk a little bit about specifically grade 9, and we'll work our way through the school.
Hey, come on this way. So as Kevin said, I'm Tara, and I'm trying to make sure I'm maintaining physical distance here. So transitioning to high school, oh boy, we want to make sure this is as smooth a transition as possible for you guys. So it's a big team effort. That means you students, with your parents, with your teachers, with us as administrators, with your advisors, all of us are going to help make sure that this is as smooth a ride as possible thanks for the heads up, as smooth a ride as possible as you transition into high school.
That would have been a rough ride.
It would have been a rough ride, and
Not
not the
smooth.
Saskatchewan
Not
kind.
smooth at all.
Not the Saskatchewan kind. So communication, whether it's our website or our principal who loves to do YouTube channels. We even have this famous European named Carl who drops in every once in a while, who shares info so that your parents can stay on top of things, you can stay on top of things. And your advisor, I'm going to talk to you about your advisor as soon as we take a peek in this music room, which Bill is going to show you real quick, and then I'll talk.
Hey, so the single most important thing for you to have a great experience in high school, any high school, but certainly Chinook as well, is get involved. And how do you get involved? You get involved, first of all, in grade 9 through your electives. Take some electives that are maybe different, some things you're really interested in. We're in our music room. We have lots of fine arts electives. We have music room related things. We got rock and pop, we got guitar, we got band, all kinds of things to get interested in there. We'll turn you back over to Tara and we'll take a look at some more of our elective places later.
Okay, so I promised you I was going to talk about advisor. So something different in high school is you're going to have one of the teachers in the building who's going to be your advisor for the next 4 years, so grade 9 through grade 12. It is so important that you guys get to know your advisor and establish a relationship with them, because especially in grade 9 and 10, that's who you're going to be going to ask questions about where stuff is, who do you talk to, what classes should I be in, I've got a problem with this. That's going to be your go-to person. When you get into grade 11 and 12, the way you need your advisor is going to change a little bit. They're going to be helping you prep for college, university, graduation, the world of work. So it's really important that you guys stay connected with your advisor. And the last thing I'm going to say is just about registration. If you haven't had a chance to get online already and start picking some of your classes, please do that. If you're having any trouble, give the school a call. We'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Plus, if you have any specific questions, Bill might be able to answer those for you tonight in the Q&A.
All right. As we move down the hall, we're going to take a look at some more of the places that you take some of your electives. A lot of them lead into some of our co-curricular programs. So we're going to go to the drama room right now. You can see a little bit of the drama space. And obviously, grade 9, you can begin to take drama. One of the things you can do later on in high school, we got musical theater, technical theater. We're going to move across to the hall to the construction lab. All of those things have some relationship to some co-curricular programs that you can get involved in after. So there are choirs, there are productions, there's all kinds of things. We look at our beautiful construction lab, which is basically state of the art. Oh, hey,
Watch drama and
to make swords in the construction lab. You might actually get to use them in a drama production if you choose to be involved in that. So yeah, there's our state-of-the-art construction lab. So right from grade 9, you can choose if you want construction, drama as well, but get involved. Find some of the things you like in electives and see what's going on with our co-curricular programs, our after-school clubs. We have, I don't know how many clubs at this school. We have Magic the Gathering, we got Dungeons and Dragons clubs. We're starting an outdoor ed program now. Lots of opportunities to get involved. Leadership is spectacular at the school. Lots of great opportunities to get involved in many things. Take that opportunity. I'm going to take you into one of our other fine arts rooms here. We have a dance studio. This is our dance program. So dance and yoga all the way up from grade 9. Great things to get involved in. And all of our fine arts are related together. So if you do a production, everybody's involved, from dance to drama to rock and pop, all those kind of things. This is, oh, hey, it's Dave. No, it's not. It's Tara playing the piano in the choir room. It's okay. Tara doesn't teach choir. It's fine. It's all better than that. Last part of our fine arts department, we've got our art room. So Kevin's just going to pan around our art room. So we have great fine arts program, drawing, digital arts. There's also computer. That's not in this room. That's upstairs. Sculpture, everything you can want. So you got all kinds of options to be involved in fine arts. We'll see some athletics later. Like I said, computers, digital media, all kinds of clubs. So get involved. That's one of the biggest things to make your experience at any school, but Chinook in particular, great. Over to Cam.
Hey, excited to see you. I'm Cam. That was my hand before. Here at Chinook, we have a shared vision that when a student comes in grade 9 to the time they go out in grade, Kevin's just going to change location, that we're committed to helping students increase their growth curve, their belonging, and their engagement while they're here. So that means focusing on supporting students, academic excellence, in finding places they belong, and in programming. So programming here at Chinook looks a little bit different for everyone. You're going to be able to choose your while you're here, which means there's lots of opportunities. Programs that are available are multiple academic classes and CTS and elective classes, as well, like Bill was saying, student clubs, classes like this one. Go ahead, Bill.
This is our foods lab. So foods is one of the most popular electives here at Chinook. Amazing things are made here. I love it because I come here and sample some things sometimes, as we all do. But yeah, that's one of those things that lots of students, not only to maintain interest in school and life, it can lead to career after. So all of these things that we've been talking about, it's more than just about academics. Academics are incredibly important. We have great academics, but everything, think about your time here and how it lets you grow for later on past school.
And part of that growth process is getting engaged in your learning and taking ownership of your own learning. So what that looks like is getting engaged in the activities and co-curricular that are here in the class, starting to take ownership over your day, whether how you're using flex time, whether you're connecting with your teachers, our teachers are very committed to being able to be there to support you, but guide you in your own journey of taking ownership.
Hey, Cam, speaking of our teachers, let's meet the rest of the staff. Many of them, they've gathered here tonight.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone, nice to see you. Hey, enjoy your tour. We're so lucky to have our admin team. Oh, wow, that's so kind. Back to Cam.
So as we're walking through our school, one of the areas that's kind of the hub as you come in the day is this area here. And we don't want to call it foyer or meeting area, but this is just one of the central locations next to our gym. And we were talking a little bit about some of the co-curricular activities that you can do here at Chinook. And one of the opportunities you'll have to engage in your learning process and growth process here is athletics. We're very proud of our athletics program. We have many opportunities for you to get involved, as well as Bill said earlier, fine arts and dance. Here's another opportunity for you to get involved in the community and own your journey here at Chinook High School. Now, part of ownership means being to control your learning, the path that you're taking. That's not always easy. Everybody's journey is a little bit different. So that requires some learning support. And learning support here at Chinook is a little bit different for everyone. So learning support here at Chinook looks kind of in these type of ways. We offer learning support through an area in our school called the Learning Commons, which you're going to see shortly, where all students can access that space to access additional learning supports. Also, we have classes in our school where some students with different needs and exceptional needs, we try to get the learning supports that they need. Oh, Robbie!
Hey, Robbie.
Robbie.
Hey, Robbie's one of our, hangs out with us every single day. Robbie's a service dog who just brings joy to our students and our staff. And Robbie comes with our unbelievable head caretaker who's part of the support team at our school. So, Braid, any words for our kids and parents at home who are learning a little bit about Chinook High School?
You know what? We've got amazing 1,200 kids in our school, upbeat caretakers who we're here for you guys. Come to the caretaker room if you need anything. If you need help with your car, you need a boost, you want to work out in the morning, I'll let you in. I'll go work out with you. We usually have the building open by 6:15. So if you want to drop your kids off early, if you have to go to work, we're here. We're the last man standing. If your kids are late at night, 10 o'clock, we'll make sure your kids are looked after and love it. Here, we need you guys here. We need your energy. I heard you guys are all beauties over at Lakey coming over here and all the other kids. So
And Fairburn.
And Fairburn. Oh my God, double beauties coming. Yeah. No, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun.
Okay, thanks, Braid. So, wrapping things up. Oh, you can see the Easter tree that Brady and the team put up.
Okay.
Wrapping things up with our conversation. This is Mount two children came and graduated through the school. They both have gone on with academic excellence at U of L, UVic. We have kids who have left here into streams from our RAP placement, which you'll learn more about when you're in later grades. This high school is one of the best times of your life. I just want to reinforce that everything's available on our webpage.
and our YouTube channel. So after this video is done, snoop around, get a sense of the school. Like Bill said, we'll take questions. We'll actually come into what's called our learning commons, and we'll take questions from you and answer as best we can. If you have questions after, you can just phone our office. Check the webpage for emails. This video will still be on here after. Watch it again tomorrow night over some popcorn, family night, you know, or recommend to friends and family who haven't made it but wanted to be here that they can come in and watch. So we'll come and have a seat, and we'll answer questions for you as we go. One of the questions from Mermaid Lumina: will grade 9 students get a chance to get to know the area of the school a little more on the first days of school? So great question. We are under the impression, and will continue to be under the impression, that the first day of school will be regular, that we'll be back in school, that we'll have us all here in this beautiful building. The very first day for grade 9s, what happens is we have them here for a morning just with their advisors, and then we have the whole school after. So we do have an orientation that first morning. I want to let you know, students and parents at home, you'll be a little nervous before you come here. It's a brand new experience, but that's right on track. That's part of what we want you to experience at the school, is that little bit of nerves and proof to yourself that you can do it. Parents, we are parents here, and we're going to look after it and know how to look after your kids to ensure that the transition from 9 till the end of 12 goes smoothly. Let me look at other questions. First day of school, the kids haven't seen it. They do get that first morning. Other questions that people ask, I mean, hopefully you saw the lockers as you went past. Our grade 9, 10, and 11 students have lockers. Our grade 12s opt in and out because often they are driving here. Busing, you'll see if you go in, if you go into our YouTube channel, Tara has a great PowerPoint presentation that I believe was sent out from the middle schools. It does talk about what the day looks like. Our flex time, which is like a study hall mix decision-making time for our kids. Our grade 9s learn how to use that. And we have the belief in our students that as we go through it, it might take a little while for them to get used to how high school is, but that's part of the high school experience, is giving them a chance to navigate it while you at home and we here coach them through it. That's one of our philosophies. I don't really see any other questions. Tara or Bill or Cam, anything that's a general question that you can think of, and I'll answer one that just popped up. Right now, our classes look like this. Schools, buses tend to pick up around 7:15. It's a little earlier start with classes that begin at, the first bell goes at 5 minutes to 8. The 8 o'clock class goes, class 1, we attend, and then we have our advisor period, which Tara was talking about, which is about a 17-minute break between classes. The next class goes, and then between the second class and the third class, we have our flex break or lunch break. And then between third and fourth class of the day, there's a 10-minute chance to check in with your advisor, get something to eat, get a drink, go to the washroom, shake the learning cobwebs out, get ready to rock that last period of the day. Question, Faye, probably. Hey, Faye, nice to see you. How big are classes? Our classes really depend on, we timetable to try and have as low a class size as possible. One of our challenges at the school is that we have no more classes to split into. So 2 or 3 years ago, if we had an extra big English class, we could have split that class into 2 classes. Now in many of our blocks, we don't have a classroom for them to go to. Having said that, our smallest classes this year in some of our streams of, say, math and English, were 24, 25. Our largest classes, interestingly enough, last year were our grade 9s, which the first half of the year were 32, 33. And second half of the year, with kids moving in to the area from out of town, 34, 35. We expect that our grade 9 classes next year will be somewhere in the 31, 32 range, with a class with the 2 schools coming together a total of about 300 students in our grade 9 class. I think I've answered those 2 questions. Mums and dads, I'm going to give you advice. When both my kids have come through Chinook and have graduated, that time goes so quickly. This is what I want to say to you. It's okay for you to be nervous. Your kids coming to high school, particularly if this is your oldest, then that's okay to feel that way. It's also okay to ride that wave, to recognize that's part of your family's journey. I can let you know high school goes so quickly. The 3 years of middle school go fast, you know that. The 4 years of high school, every student says, goes even faster. And like their middle schools, of course they miss middle school because those 2 schools are great. But you'll love Chinook High School. Any idea about transportation and busing? There, on our district webpage, there are maps, and the maps change all the time, but it's the same rule as before. 2.4 kilometers as defined by a provincial guideline, not my odometer. That will get you busing. Of our 1,200 students, we have about 1,000 of them who bus. So there's a ton of busing that happens on the west side. No busing from other areas of town. Information over the next months. Like I say, there's registration, other information. Tara mentioned these YouTube videos that I've been trying to do since we've been in home learning, just to keep people updated. All of these things, we have old musicals that are on our YouTube channel. Please go and check that out to get more information for sure. The next question is, do I know if busing will be paid? As far as I know, now look, you can't hold me to this because our district is figuring it out this year and the city has given 1 more year. As far as I know, our district always has believed that busing should be part of non-cost to families. So there have been some schools and school districts in the province that have put a fee, which can be, $300, $400, $500 a year. I have heard nothing about that coming into Lethbridge. We'll try and keep everything as cheap as possible for our families. So I think that's us. This is hopefully the only online orientation we will ever do. I want to wish you and your families ultimate health, and students, I know it's a challenge for you right now. Cam shared with our whole staff today at our meeting that sometimes it feels like action, that we put action into play, like learning, doing our homework, being around the house, that doesn't lead to the outcome we want. But inaction, not doing anything about it, is even worse. And so, yeah, this is a time that's different. I know there are many challenges and many opportunities right now. So enjoy your last months of middle school. Take the time to reach out and thank your teachers and your other classmates. And we look forward to and are privileged to have you come and join our school in the fall. One last thing that I didn't mention, if you are interested in information to go into LCI or Churchill or Emmanuel Christian High School, check their web pages. I'm not sure, we all had organized nights like tonight. I'm not sure what online they're doing, but you can phone their offices for sure. And those schools aren't as full as our school. And so, going from one area to the next, say from west side to south or north, if you're entertaining that, we encourage that as well, because every space that's left leaves a space for someone else here on the west side. And so that's great. Check that out. Yeah, that's the questions. I'll sign off. Say goodbye to Tara and Cam and Bill. We'll keep the chat going for a few minutes and take any questions. If after we're done you have more questions, again, please just contact any one of us, phone the office, and we'll either answer the question or get you in touch with the right person. Thanks for putting up with our muddled orientations. We try and organize a laptop with a camera on it and walk backwards and forwards, and we appreciate your patience. Love Chinook. Yep. Stay safe, you guys. Have a great spring, and see you in the fall.
Looking forward to it. Bye.
Bill, anything to say before they go?
Nope.
All right.
Okay, good night, everybody. Kids, look forward to having you a part of our coyote family.